Then M.
Well, I'm not finished. Anything that involves a weapon, right, and that it has been used, to hurt someone or unalive someone, in my opinion, is worse because that person is no longer here. Now that might affect people.
But that's M, not armed robbery.
Huh?
But Chelsea, armed
robbery gone wrong, but it's still to do with armed robbery.
If it went to court, that would be M, not armed robbery, wouldn't it?
Chelsea, shut up! It would still be armed robbery as well as murder.
Yeah, but you were just talking on armed robbery, not armed robbery and M.
Listen, Chelsea, because I think you're just being a bit of a woke snowflake here, yeah? Armed robbery, yeah? They'll be charged with armed robbery too, right? When someone goes out with a weapon, with knife crime is just the same. They're intending to use it. It's not all about intimidation, right? They're going to use it if they need to use it, right? Armed robbery is the same, in my opinion. It's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it.
And I don't also agree people being up here in your box saying that you shouldn't be around the X, Y, and Z if they said this, when, I'm sorry, but you said stuff to really offend people on this app.
Well, Chelsea, can I just interject there? Chelsea, you're talking about me there when I said that I wouldn't watch Angie anymore if she said something like that. I think opinions and being offended by something are very personal things. Something that you might be offended by, I'm not offended by. I know Angie's sense of humour. The other day she was saying she had dementia. I was nearly getting sick laughing, but the whole comments were an uproar. I think being offended is a very, very personal thing. So far, Angie hasn't offended me. But if she said something like that about a little beautiful child going through something like that, I would never watch her again. And I don't think there's any video, any clip from the last 3-4 years Angie's been on live that can compare to what Torian said to that woman. And that's my opinion. Which is what I have
said. I don't agree with what Torian said, but I also don't agree with people having an opinion on people that believe
we're allowed to have an opinion. That's what TikTok is. That's what this is. This is Angie's platform where she invites people in to have their opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion, and if you don't like it, then go elsewhere, Chelsea. Like, you're being ridiculous.
You came in here, Chelsea, to purely deflect and bring up shit that had nothing to do with this morning. It had absolutely nothing. We were talking about Torian and what she did to Gypsy Queen's child. She brought up about Gypsy Queen's child and being stabbed and wishing him death, and then you brought up stuff that had nothing to do with it to purely deflect.
I brought up the fact that it's hypocritical.
No, it's not hypocritical at all. We weren't speaking about that. What's hypocritical is half of the app defending what Torian did.
No, I've not seen anyone defend what she did.
Yes, it is. You're in here. I'm not
defending what she did. Like, this is what I mean. You all like to twist narratives. I came up here.
You're twisting narratives. Don't say about us twisting narratives.
I don't.
You're twisting narratives.
The thing is, though, Chelsea.
That's the first thing I said.
Chelsea, there's a huge difference between talking about having an opinion on something that you don't agree with, and actually talking about someone's child and hoping they died. There's a huge difference.
Yeah, you came up here and accused Angie of pretty much being on the same level as Torian. When you was asked what Angie had said against children, you had nothing to say and you completely deflected it onto a different situation.
I'm sorry, but I have seen Angie make people feel very low on this app and trigger an awful lot of people on this app.
You came up accusing
I don't know how long you lot have all been around for, but you clearly
then go back to Torian then. Go and support someone that supports knife crime and mocking a child being stabbed.
I don't support knife crime.
Well, then why are you in here deflecting from the subject we were talking about?
It's hypocritical. I'm sorry. You're all sat in a room with a woman that's literally triggered so many people on this app.
You came up
Sorry, hold on. So you're saying what Torian done, mocking a child, a 12-year-old child, being stabbed was not triggering and wishing him death?
My words all you like, but the first thing I said when I come up on this platform was I did not agree with what Torian said at all.
So then why are you arguing?
Because it's a bunch of hypocrisy, man. How are you all sat here saying all this? And sorry, Angie, but you have triggered so many people.
Listen, if you're triggered by me, and I assume you have, why are you sitting here watching me? These people have also been triggered and affected by me.
I have watched people cry.
And this is what I say, you're still thinking in my box.
And be triggered by your actions.
Please. I have not finished. Yeah, this also came to me, triggered. Saying
Nor am I. We can love that mute button all we like, but you
people are triggered all the time, every day.
you have triggered so many people on this app, and you think you've got the audacity to sit up here, act high almighty, and have.
Yes, I do.
Wait, Chelsea, I'm going to give you an hour or two.
Legit,
I want you to
hurt
go
so
on.
many people, and you obviously couldn't
Chelsea,
care less. You're
Chelsea,
all enablers. You're all
Chelsea,
crazy, man. Go out in the real world. You're all mental.
Says
You know,
one
Chelsea.
man to deflect.
Triggered by hosts on here. It's not just me; it's everybody. You know, you cannot compare what me having an opinion to what Torian said.
The thing is,
That's why I'm dear,
honestly, and they slate ya, but the truth of the matter is, all their content revolves around what you do on TikTok. They slate you for what you do on TikTok. Yet without you doing what you do, all these, they wouldn't have no content. That's why they're watching you 24/7 to nitpick at anything you are doing for their content. That's exactly what they're doing.
And I mean, the thing is, these people that are saying they're triggered and affected, they were in my comments, in my box,
Constantly watching.
So, you know, I'm allowed to have an opinion, and that opinion might trigger you. You know, I get triggered by other people's opinions at times, but that's TikTok. There's one thing I won't do is do what TikTok does.
Hello?
Oh, Anna, you're echoing.
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Hi. I just wanted to say in regarding to what Chelsea was saying, there's a very big difference in you affecting somebody on this app to a wee child that can't defend themselves.
Exactly. Exactly that.
Angela, you have most definitely spoken about children.
Philippa, like I said, right, I've never said I haven't.
Right, but
One sec, Philippa, right, let me reply. I haven't said I haven't. I said I've never spoke directly on children, yeah, and I've never spoke disgustingly on children, okay? Have I spoken about children? Yes, because I've spoken on parenting, yeah?
Well, it were only last week you wished ill health on top girls'
There's a
kids.
difference between talking about parenting and talking about a child directly. So
Have you got kids? So why are you giving parenting
Philippa,
advice to mothers when you're not even a mother yourself?
Philippa, that's not the question here. Tell me, when have I spoken about children?
Last week you said bloody Alicia don't feed her kids. You wished
that's
ill
talking
health on
about
top girls.
That's talking about parenting, Philippa, once again. She put her child on TikTok. Now, if that was anybody else...
Why are you talking on parenting when you're not a mother?
Listen, Philippa, let me tell you something. So basically what you're saying, if you don't have children and you think something's not right, and this is nothing to do with Alicia when I say this, that you feel something's not right with someone, you have no right to call social services on a child, on that parent because you're not a child.
So have you called social on Top Girl and Alicia then?
A lot of social services
apparently they don't feed the kids.
so you know.
Sorry?
Apparently they don't feed the kids, so have you called social on them?
Philippa. My point was with
Stop
Alicia...
muting me, bloody hell, I'm not arguing.
Right, you've asked me a question, you won't let me reply, will you?
I'm waiting for the reply.
With Alicia, who supports Torian, who supports actually Torian saying that she deserves her children to be hit in front of her. She also came out with that, Torian, okay? So Alicia supports that. And Alicia also said that if somebody, she would do the same thing, hit someone in front of their children. Alicia's come out with that too, by the way. But my point was, if someone else had said what Alicia had done that day, it would be all spoken about on the TikTok, right? So Alicia was live, right? Her kid was in the background saying, "Mummy, I'm hungry," blah, blah, blah. And she was too busy on TikTok. And she turned around to her child on TikTok and said, "You're not hungry, stop it." That's what she said. She didn't even come off TikTok. So if that was anybody else, my point being, she'd be going in on them, right? And she would have done. So I just was trying to use that as an example. Well, wait a minute, Alicia. Why have you got your kid on app? Why don't you come off TikTok and give your kid some food? But once again, it's parenting. That's not talking about the child directly. That's not talking about the child in a disgusting way. That's not talking about anything like that. That's just talking about parenting. There is a difference, okay? So once again, Philippa, when have I spoken directly on a child?
There's no difference. Scheme parents.
There was a big difference. Just like when people went on about the Leeds, you know, the riots, when the woman had...
Oh, Angela, you sound very affected, love.
No, Philippa, listen, go and have a good day. I'll tell you what, I will block you. Okay? Because obviously it's not the life for you, is it? So
They've
once
come up accusing you with it.
that child, never.
They've all come up accusing you of this, yet not one person has stated anything that you have said towards a child.
Trying to get to we dare Chelsea, Philippa.
Then you talk about, don't talk about children. So we're not allowed to sit here and talk about autism because it's to do with kids, or we can't. People were talking about the Leeds riots when they had their mother had the children removed. Everyone was talking about that. Oh no, that's talking about children. So what's wrong with people when they say it's like reverse psychology? You're basically saying I have spoken to children. Yes, I have, but that's still parenting. There's also
I'm a mother.
an article that we've maybe come across, like Lucy Letby. We spoke on that. What's wrong with the people?
Like, Angie, I'm a mother. I'm a mother and I've never spoke on children, but I am entitled to speak about this. What difference does it make between me or you? You've never spoken on an actual child. You've never insulted a child. You've never jeered a child's illness or what they've went through. You've spoke on parenting. There is a massive, massive difference. When you're speaking about parenting, you're speaking about the parents, not the child itself. And this is the deflection I was talking about, Angie. It's deflection, deflection, deflection. Blame Angie, blame them, blame Zach, blame whoever. What Torian did was disgusting and they can't accept it because they're die-hard fans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they just want to say,
Yeah, exactly.
like Lucy,
Those should give their heads a wobble.
No, I
Really
haven't.
should.
Hi Angie, you okay, darling?
Hey, you're a bit quiet, Mad Mog.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Nikki, you alright?
Yeah, I can't believe that they're trying to put this back onto you. Like, she was bang out of order, not only for what she verbally said, but to do the actions of a knife crime as well. When people all over this country are losing children. I mean, the knife crime in London is huge.
Yep.
So even to mock it and to do it on an app like this where there could be parents on there whose children they have lost is disgusting.
Yeah. But you think, I've not heard these Chelsea and what's the other lady that came up talk on Torian. You haven't spoke on Torian, so I assume you support her because you haven't spoken on what she's done. You're more it's deflecting onto me.
Even to wish the child dead, poor Gypsy Queen had to sit in that hospital not knowing if her son was going to make it or not. Any mother's worst nightmare. And to somebody to laugh and throw that in your face, you're just a disgusting human being.
It doesn't matter whether someone has kids or not. So you basically saying someone cannot have an opinion on someone.
Your majority of midwives and your health visitors and stuff, they've not got kids. I've got 4 kids.
Exactly.
And I've had various different midwives and health visitors who haven't got kids, and I take their advice. Do you know what? I'd listen to a lot of people that don't have kids because from an outsider's point of view, you do get a lot of information.
Exactly, spot on.
I've sat in here on multiple occasions.
To a child, you have the right to have everything. Like, there are bad parents, and what? They're not bad because they give birth to the child.
Take the heat off that Torian, all right.
But it shouldn't be that way. It should be on her. Everyone always tries to bring Angie down constantly, week in, week out. Anything she says, they're always trying to bring her down. And it's not going to work because, unfortunately, she's got her back in. She's open-minded. She speaks what everyone else wants to say. And do you know what? I don't say half that shit that I want to say. But she says it for us. And so she should. Let her be it. It's freedom of speech at the end of the day as well.
Yeah.
It's only because you, Angie, were the first one to bring it up, and that's it. And nobody else had the balls to. And it's because you will keep it going, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, they keep it going on, and when it comes to racism, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It should be kept going because, it was a vile thing that, she said.
It was awful.
Keep it going till that woman comes on live or makes a video and gives a genuine, heartfelt apology. No deflection, no excuses. When Torian gives a heartfelt, genuine apology and really, really means it, then I think you can move on. Not forgive her, but you know what I mean? Move on from it. But she hasn't done that yet. So this is not a hate live, a bully live. That woman is not taking accountability for what she did to Gypsy Queen. And that's why I'm livid over it. She hasn't even apologised properly. Do you know what I mean? She cried about it 4 days later, but didn't care when she actually did it. She's only crying now because she's been caught.
She's only crying because she realises what she's done.
I just got a screenshot, and I just want to say, isn't it great, Carla, that you can actually come to me every day now? Please, Carla, because I might have to get a restraining order against you and Alicia, because it's kind of goddamn weird that you just talk about me 24/7. You're not talking about me, you're actually watching me. And now you've got an actual platform to actually obsess over me further. You know,
Yeah, and this is
odd because it's a woman scorned.
this is proving exactly what I said earlier.
She is weird.
This is why they come in and affect you, so that they can screen record their side and come to you for their content. This is exactly what they do.
Yeah, I think all the Cam 2 crew do support Torian. I'm not going to lie, because that's where they've come from. The people, I've just got a screenshot. Chelsea's in there, Lucy's in there, Devon's in there. All the supporters of a woman that used actions in regards to an innocent child. And I don't care, even if she did go through your parents, right? If you would have gone for my father, I wouldn't come out with that. I don't care. Adults are at a difference to children, especially if they're deceased. They're not here to see it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not being rude, but they're not saying it's right, don't get me wrong, but children are innocent. And that's just a big no-no.
That's because you've got morals, Angie, and they haven't.
Yeah. And I can tell you also, because I played that video, Gypsy Queen said what she said about her parents afterwards, after she said about her kid. And even if she said it before, still no excuse.
But it's different, Angie. Two grown women, right, having a back and forth, because both of them are strong women. They can stand their own ground. But when you then bring a child and a situation with a child into it, that's totally different. You know, you way crossed the mark there.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mad Mog. I don't know if you've spoken.
Yeah, I have, darling. Yeah.
All right. Let's put some more people in. I'm going to come off about 10:30.
Well, I'll drop down, Angie, and let you give someone else a box, but don't let anyone affect you out like this.
I'm not taking it personally. Chelsea can stay there. You know,
and you've got to keep doing what you're doing, because
these are definitely supporters. Because I don't know, Chelsea definitely does support Torian, because she's in with people that support her.
Yeah, well, you've got to keep doing it anyway, because you're my story time for my fault. Well, she's 3-month-old now. You're the only person that can keep her asleep. And not so when she's awake, she's sat there staring at your face. Don't take that offensive, no, honestly. She stares at you, she's watching you all the time. I get in trouble for it, but she loves you. So you've got to keep doing it. But yeah, anyway, thank you for letting me up again. See you later.
Thank you.
Angie, thanks for letting me up as well. I'm going to drop.
You're a threat because you're real.
I'm not going to stay on too long now. Sorry, Ali?
Angie.
Ali, you're breaking up. Yeah?
I'm gonna drop there now, Angie, but thanks a million for letting me up, and I'm sorry for getting so angry. It's just very, very, I hate to say it,
Listen,
triggering.
guys, can you imagine if I'd said what Torian said? Can you imagine? They'd all be going in. But because they're friends of hers, it's okay.
Wow. Hang on. I'm coming.
What's that, Ali?
Hang on. Fucking hell. Oh.
Your reception is really bad. Angie, it's because you care when you hear a child say they are hungry. You say, well, yeah, go and feed your, get off TikTok and go feed your kid. Do you know what I mean? Morning, Debs. I mean, listen, my niece never goes to bed hungry. You know what I mean? Hi, Casey. Let's do ours in there.
I will say, Angie, my kids, they're like they've got worms, they're always hungry.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but to say you're not hungry, stop it. And someone else had said it, should be going crazy about it. Zach wants you for a morning vessel, morning dance. Oh, okay. I've finished now anyway. Has anyone else got anything else to say to add?
I just wanted to quickly mention that obviously not only did she mock the child, she also called that lady a bad mom and basically accused her of being the reason why that happened. And I'm sorry, there was...
Their child is 12. And yes, you cannot watch your kids 24/7.
No.
12.
Well, you think those little girls that lost their lives, is that their parents' fault?
Mm.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly, Tina. Exactly that. Oh, okay then. Yeah, guys. Okay, I'm going to do a battle with Zach.
Thanks for letting me in, Angie. Have a good day.
So, thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you.
Later, Angie.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, tell him I'm coming. I'm coming. What song should we put on, guys, for Zek? It has to be Grease too. What about Footloose? Let me just pick everyone. Thank you, everybody. It's burning me. That's why. You're loving the blackout, guys. West End Girls. West End Girls. What's that song? Everyone's saying Cool Rider. I'm always playing Cool Rider.
And with time, that will be seen. But how is this woman and all these people in her chat enabling and saying what they are saying when they have said the absolute most on this app?
Exactly.
How are people sat there and defending it? She said stuff about your kids, Top Girl. She said stuff about Alyssa's kids. She said stuff about Torian's kids. She said stuff about other people's kids in the past. If you have been on this app for as long as I have or as long as she has, you will have seen and you will have know that she has said so much on people's children. So much. She used to use children as the crux of her argument with someone on this app.
No.
Like, I don't get it. I don't get how people sitting there and La Lemon, you are full of shit, mate. I don't know who you are, but you are full of crap.
Levi, midwife, I'll be back.
It's okay.
But also, can we also remember that she allowed an actual convicted peddler to come in her box and beg for followers?
I am fucking
furious you can do with
that
children.
Disabled children should have been terminated.
Yeah,
She wouldn't even let me in the
exactly, that's what I'm
box.
saying.
She wouldn't even let me in.
Oh, I got blocked. Silly cow.
I tried getting in and she just won't let me in.
Some mums just don't want to feed their kids. Let them fend for the things.
But with Angie, it's a pattern.
This is what I mean. Like, how can you say that disabled children should be terminated? Isn't that you wishing death on a child?
Midwives and your health visitors and stuff, they've not got kids.
She wouldn't even let me talk. She kept muting me.
I've had various different midwives and health visitors who haven't got kids, and I take their advice.
This is the thing, when we bring up the Top Girl thing, she deflects it to, yeah, but I was speaking about her parents. So you said family. You never said adult family. You just said family.
No, she wished
Big up club, big up Lord, big up Don Don.
You have the right to have everything.
Sorry,
like,
we gotta kick
there are
them out,
bad parents.
Yeah,
What? They're not
Devon in.
bad because they give birth to the child.
She's obviously
Sorry,
infected.
Miss Ranger.
Hey. Guys, can I just say?
I'm gonna tear her a new arm.
Can I just say this? Yeah, this is delusive, Angie. I think what we need to do is just remember, she's a scumbag. Don't let her fuck with your day. She's never ever gonna listen to sense, ever. It's like screaming into the wind. Just, she has no leg to stand on. We know that. Just stop arguing with her.
Yeah.
She's not worth it.
She's right all the time, you know what I mean?
Devon.
It's her and hers.
Devon.
Yeah, go on.
You've just offended me by saying you had no leg to stand on. I've only got one leg. Was that aimed at me?
Don't say that, because there'll probably be a few screen recorders in here with the views.
Anna. I'm winding you up, Devon.
I know you are. That was it was a fantastic joke, by the way.
But the thing is, that could be taken out. They could be taken out of context now. There's a lot of people in here.
But it is like
did
what
you
you
see
just
the
saw
segment on you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, she tried to make out as if you was laughing, and then when she played the video, she was like, "Oh," and I was like, "You're ridiculous." You're like trying to spin narratives and put narratives out there on somebody's name. Like, you're an absolute joke. How is the comments not seeing that?
I knew it was going to happen. It's okay. It's in her little space. I don't really give a flying fuck what delusive Angie thinks or the narrative she tries to run. I'll just disprove it. It's fine. Fuck her.
Amen.
And really, really means it, then I think you can move on. Not forgive her,
That
but
La
you know
La
what I mean?
Lemon's voice
Move on
goes
from it.
through me.
She hasn't done that yet.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, she's
Have we
fucking irritating the life out of me.
I thought Lala to start with was Mason. Do you remember Mason?
I mean, she cried,
No.
No.
but didn't care when she actually did it. She's only crying now because she's been caught.
She's only crying because she realises what she's done.
I just got a screenshot, and I just want to say, isn't it great, Carla, that you can actually come to me every day now? Please, Carla, because I might have to get a restraining order against you and Alicia, because it's kind of goddamn weird that you just talk about
Now we get ready for offended watch, Angie.
and now you're
triggered her off again.
over me further.
Guys, how dare you watch someone on a public platform? Rude!
It's proving exactly what I said earlier.
She is weird.
This is why they come in and affect you, so that they can screen record their side.
We've definitely
and
got a
come to
snitch
you
on here.
for their content. This is exactly
It'll
what
be
they
Vienna.
do.
It'll be Ziana the rat.
I think all the Cam 2 crew do support Torian. I'm not going to lie, that's where they've come from. The people, I've just got a screenshot, Chelsea's in there, Lucy's in there, Devon's in there,
Yep.
all the support of us, of a woman. That
Look how they're portraying your channel, Levi.
I know. And then the child, and I don't care.
You know what she's trying to do? She can see you going up the leaderboards, and
Yeah.
she's trying to ruin your reputation.
Yeah, I'm catching her as well. We
That's
are
what
catching
she's
her.
trying to do.
We are actually catching
Yeah,
as well, guys.
Don't fall for it. Tap the screen.
Get your
She's trying
hat-me's
to
out.
run a narrative. She's trying to get you hated, is the point, and you haven't done anything.
Guys.
And that's just a big no-no.
Guys, we're really close. If we get your hat and a team bracelets, we'll actually take over.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And I can
don't.
tell
I will
you
literally
also,
spend every
because I
penny
played
in my
that
bank to
video,
overtake that
Gypsy
hag.
Queen
I'll tell you where she is now.
said
Hold on.
about her parents afterwards.
Oh, pop out your teeth, Doris, and have a nash on this.
Let's have a look now where she is. She's 31. We are 58.
Different, Angie, too,
Let me do a poll as well.
Right, having a back.
Look at Alicia going.
Because both of them are strong women, they can stand their own ground. But
Levi,
when
do you support
then
what
bring a
Torian said?
child And a situation
Do I support Torian?
into it,
Yeah,
I
someone
don't-
life is what it is. Do you support what Torian said?
No, I don't support what she said, but she's my mate. I don't support what she said. I'll tell her she's wrong.
Oh, hi, Mad Mog. I don't know if
That's the first time I've seen the clip.
Yeah, I have, darling, yeah.
Spam anything, any faces.
We all have said how disgusting it was. They both were absolutely disgusting.
Yes, disgusting.
And Angie and let you
Yeah.
give someone else a box.
No one said what Torian said was right. Nobody.
I'm not taking it personally. Chelsea can stay there. You know,
And you've got to keep
No,
doing
but
it.
Angie's like,
Really supporters, because I don't know, Chelsea definitely does support
she's just ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah. Well, you've got to keep
Go on,
doing it.
Alicia. Go on, everyone.
Time for my fault.
Big up, Alicia. Guys, Team Bracing Harmonies to take over Angie.
And not in a. No, so when
She's
she's
31 right
she's
now.
sat there staring at your face. Don't take that offensive. No, honestly, she stares at you. She's watching you all the time. I get in trouble for it, but she looks.
I'm that ball.
Big up Jordo.
Letting me up again. See you later.
Thank you.
Angie, thanks for letting me up as well.
Big up Jordo. Thank you. Big up Jess. Alicia tells Jess.
I'm not going to stay on too long now.
Yeah, because you've got nothing else to
Sorry,
talk about.
Yeah.
Carla and Alicia really set her off.
Yeah?
Like, used to
I'm going to
sorry
drop there
me.
now, Angie, but thanks
Fun,
a million for
Angie.
letting me up, and I'm
Oh,
sorry
no.
for getting so angry. It's just very, very, I hate to say it,
Listen, guys,
triggering.
can you imagine if I'd said what Torian said? Can you imagine?
You
And also
said
going
so
in,
much!
Because
Oh
it's
my
metaverse,
God.
and so
Big up Graham. Big up Beautiful Drama. Jordo. Gizmo. Don. On Chloe. Aaliyah.
Fucking hell.
Alicia.
Not forget
At least you got your rankings turned off, Alicia.
your reception is really
On
bad.
Top Girls Kids. I'm hiding.
Angie, it's because you care when you hear a child say they are hungry. You say,
Because she
well,
cares.
Yeah, go and feed your
Shut
kid.
up.
TikTok, go feed your kid.
Wait a minute, is this not the woman who said that she was pro-Israel, who were unaliving
my niece
innocent
never goes to bed
children?
She said,
I mean,
F Palestinian
Big up,
children.
big up Larisha. We're 49, guys, and she is 31.
I will say,
Where's she
Angie,
at?
kids, they're like
She's
they've
their
got
mum.
words, they're always
Shit, she's
like,
28, guys. She's
I know what you're saying,
running
but,
away.
you know, going, to say you're not hungry, stop it. And things. Someone else had said it.
Do a poll. I'll do a poll again now, yeah. We got a poll. Spam anything, smiley faces. Yeah.
Dance.
Guys, Team Bracing Harmonies, they're only
I'm
pennies.
finished now anyway.
Is
Just
there
going.
someone called Jade, Levi?
What's
She,
that?
is she private? She wants
I
to get
just
in the
wanted
box,
to
but I can't
quickly
see her.
Who, Jade? Let me check now.
Obviously, not only did she mock the child, she also called that lady a bad mom and basically accused her of being the reason why that happened.
morning.
And
Can
Morning.
I just say something
Yeah, sure.
clear up about me being in Torian's box earlier? I went in there because I'm a mum of a sense child myself, and I don't like the thought of other mums out there thinking that they're only mums that, or bad mums or whatever, do you know, because the kids don't like whatever. and I will always support mums or dads in the same position as me. I didn't go up there to hate on anybody, didn't go up there to hate on Torian. She's never done nothing to me. She never said nothing bad towards me or my family or anything. I only ever watch her lives, and today I just felt that I needed to reach out and be in her live to talk on the levels we was talking on, because I seen that she was on about the coats and stuff, and I can relate to it. So in my heart, I had that gut feeling to go in there and support another mum the same. So if Angie wants to hate and all of her lot want to hate on me for being there to support another mother, then so be it. I don't care. I've got nothing against Torian. I don't know Torian. She's never done nothing to me. I've only ever watched her lives. And
Jade, you don't have to explain
Yeah,
yourself.
you don't need to.
You can go wherever you want on this app. You can speak about what you want. You can go in whoever's boxes you want. You can sit in the comments of any live you want. No one can control you. You can go in whoever's boxes you want. You can sit in the comments.
And do you know,
Exactly.
if I'm honest, that conversation with Torian this morning, I really did enjoy the live, do you know, and it was a lovely live, and I'm not going to say nothing different. And whatever's happened is happened. That's nothing to do with me. And you know what? Torian is a lovely woman. I'm not going to say anything different. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and mock her. I'm not going to sit here and say anything different. And if anyone has got a problem, they can come to me. They can say what they want, but it's not going to stop me from going into Torian's live or into Torian's box. She'd made me welcome as well, being a Sen's mum, and to get that on the app as well, it's hard. And then there was another lady that come in as well, and she was a lovely lady as well. And do you know, for then her to kick off and make the live go south, I just want to say sorry to Torian. It did go that way, because obviously if the hate then come across, but
You sent them over. Thank you.
I absolutely love that live this morning. I'm not going to sit here and say anything different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't even explain
Big
yourself.
beauty, thank you, darling. Big everyone with the team brace and army. We're close, guys. Oh, look who she's with. Oh my god.
Yeah, the thing
two
is-
wrong uns.
Jade, she can't speak. She's platformed people. She's also had associations with a 3-letter group who have done the worst on children. Like, she cannot say who's in whose boxes and all that shit when she's the fucking worst for it.
Yeah.
And do you know as well, you know, some days, being a Sen's mum, I mean, I've been on my own with my child for 12 years, and being a Sen's mum, some days you're in that state of mind where you're dead alone and you're dead on your own, and to just be able to talk about it freely like that, do you know what I mean? It was a lovely,
Jade.
lovely lad. I'm not going to say anything different.
Big up Chunky, thank you.
Angie, let's not push me to go for Christmas #1 with me song about it.
I'm going to go and hoover, but thank you for having me up, Levi.
You're welcome. No bad. Miss Red's on, yeah, I know.
But yeah, no, just wanted to clear that up, Levi.
It's okay, Jade.
And I've understand now, but no, Torian, I'm sorry it went the way it did at the end because of that. I really am.
It's all good.
If she does come in and I'm not in it, just tell her to apologise. I feel awful it went that way. It was horrible.
Yeah, it happened. Big up Chunky, yo, thank you.
And I'll speak to you all
Fucking hell.
later.
Drop your follow, Chunky. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Big up Chunky, thank you. I've dropped your follow, love.
I think Angie's hit the bottle again.
Yep.
It's that snaggle tooth in her mouth.
Everybody. Oh, look at
We love the close-ups.
Jesus.
the gloves down.
Guys, overtake. Pick up Chunky for 260. What, 365? You're crazy.
Go on, chunky girl.
Fucking hell.
The gloves down.
I don't. We'll overtake her, guys. She's literally. Where is she?